My name is Cristian Gregorini. I'm director of Escuela de Fiscales, activist, SDG promoter, lawyer, and innovator. With the Open Data team, we create Yarquen project, which use open data for climate action.
I am Luciana Ambrosio, promoter of the SDG, environmental activist, and director of Open Data and Citizen Participation of Escuela de Fiscales. Yarquen is a Mapuche word, an original South American people that means an animal that represents wisdom and that can see and fly in the dark.
That is the object of the project, to allow civic society to open their eyes and see through the darkness generated by thousands of datasets published in dozens of official web pages.
The Yarquen project website aims to eliminate these barriers by allowing us available information to be accessed from one place, quickly, easily, and accessible.
Yarquen project consists of a website for civil society organizations, environmental activists, data journalists, and people interested in environmental issues. Using an API tool currently under development, access datasets from official websites of the national, provincial, and municipal government of Argentina, to later organize them in different categories and through an internal search engine and through simple search expressions allow easy access.
This generates a maximum spread of information and data.
The Yarquen project aims to monitor open data published by the national, provincial, and municipal governments. For this reason, the project mainly uses open government data. The project is mainly aimed at civil society organizations and environmental activists. It will also be very useful for data journalists. The project can be scaled at different levels. It can even be replicated in other countries with some minor modifications. For these goals to be achieved, all the necessary tools will be published with open source and licenses. In the next month, we plan that the project will be running, passing all the testing stage of the web and the API tool. And once the website is fully operational, move to a second stage of a mobile app. This project would combine the simplicity of the user interface with the complexity of gathering an enormous amount of information in one place. Yarquen project uses the potential of open data to empower citizens, providing information and open knowledge.
Fantastic. I especially like the nice cup of, is it mate at the end that's offered?
Thank you so much.
So let me just check if we have any questions for, so if any of the experts want to ask any questions, Christian, please unmute yourself and ask away.
I have one question that I guess could go to any of the other projects also. So if you want to answer in the chat room. I know climate change data can be a little bit technical for people that are not within the climate change community. So do you have any like side of the project that is aiming to kind of explain this data to non-climate change activists, citizens, and maybe even journalists?
Well, thanks for the question, Natalia. Great question. Yes, the Yarquen project try to give the civil society and all the people interested in environmental issues the open data and the open knowledge. So yes, it's very important for the project to teach or show very in an easy way for the people who don't work with open data and the people who doesn't how can I say it, that it's not technical specialist in environmental issues and climate change and all the question, all the things that the project works. So yes, we think it's very important for the Yarquen project to teach the people how to use open data, how to work with open data. Yes, I hope that can be worked with this portal, with this page for all the people, not only experts or specialists in climate change or climate action.
Fantastic, thank you. Are there any other questions? Oh, so there's a question posed by Logan. Logan, do you want to ask it yourself, or do you want me to read?
Yeah, I'm happy to ask. So in my experience, the datos.gov.r website is actually has really good information, and it's very well categorized. So I'm wondering, particularly, very specifically, what the Yarquen website will have that the national level data portal does not. For instance, maybe visualization or maps of data.
Yes, Argentine web pages of data sets are very accessible, but we don't have only one portal. We have national portals, provincial portals, municipal portals. So individually, all the portals are accessible and easy to use. Nothing knows well that, but all the portals together, for the people that not it's an expert in open data, for activists, for civil society organizations that not work with open data, the existence of multiple portals in the three levels of government, that make a difficult access. Not only one portal, all the portals together are very difficult. So you can have the information of a national level, but maybe you need to work with and local information and local open data. So that makes the difficult for the people who don't, I repeat, who don't work or it's not expert in the use of an open data. That's the difficult. The the existence of multiple portals and websites. So Yarquen project wants to make only one point for access all the information. So you can search any data set. The Yarquen project aims to work with all the data sets existence in the Argentine, in the three levels of government, in the Argentine websites.